What's going on, guys? This is Shannon Jackson here with our first episode on Filmmaker Friday. I'm excited to come to you guys from this genre because I know you guys see my art videos and you've been seeing my fashion tips for Style Sunday. And if you need any links to those, I'll link some of those in the description so you can get caught up with all that we've been doing. If this is your first time here, I'm excited that you came to join us on this Friday where we're talking filmmaker tips, cinematography stuff, videography stuff, and we are starting a new series today on composing frames and shots. This is going to be a three-part series. I did two hands, so that was six. A three-part series on different types of shots. We're going to talk about single person, two-person or three-person shots, or multi-person shots. And then on our last episode, we're going to talk about how these shots look and how to put them in a scene. So we're going to make a scene and we're going to put them out there and let you see how you'll go in and come out and the different ways that you'll use these shots when you're composing, because these things tell the story. Cinematography is a story being told through pictures or video. So that's what we're going to be talking about over the next 3 weeks on these Filmmaker Fridays. So get excited. First off, I want to apologize to you guys because I'm squinting. I don't have on my glasses because my lighting kind of makes it a little blurry. But I'm excited about the set that we got going on here. This is the art studio. You see my art in the background, but this is where we film our videos, and it's an exciting time at Jackson Inc. So let's get right into these things. First off, we're going to start with a wide shot, and we're not going to do camera angles like Dutch angles or different things like that in this video. That would be at another time when we talk about those things. We're just specifically talking about camera shots. So from all the way wide to all the way close. So we're going to start out with the extreme wide shot, and as we cut to that, you can see that this is extremely wide, and we're getting everything as wide out as our focal length can go, and we're getting all of those things. And these shots are typically to establish a scene. So you're establishing where the character or characters are, you're establishing the background, you're establishing whether they're in a forest, in a restaurant, in a huge building, or anything like that. That's what this shot is for. As we move in from the extreme wide shot, I don't know if I said that first, but I'm saying it now. We're moving into the wide shot, and that's just a little closer. You're still able to establish the scene. You're still able to establish where your actors are. You're giving your audience an opportunity to feel what the actors are feeling as far as the vastness of the area or the place where the scene is taking place, and you get to see that as well. And from that, we move in a little closer to a full shot. This could still be used to establish the scene, but as you notice, we're in a lot closer than we were for the extreme wide. We have the full body in this shot of our actor, and we get to see some detail in their face, some details in their clothing, and different things like that. So these are used for more detailed looks, but you can still establish a scene with it just as well, even as close as we are. As you can see, we're about knee level up to our actress, and this is how we use this shot when we want to focus on them concentrating on a task, whether they're in their phone, shuffling cards, whether they're washing dishes or different things like that. We use this shot to concentrate on what our actress or subject is doing during the shot. Next, we have a medium close-up, and this is in a little further. These are typically seen during interviews and documentaries where you have it about chest up to our actress, and you can really get a lot of the detail and the emotion in their face, but you're still at a far enough distance away where you have some background seeping through, but we're closer, and this is where we get that nice bokeh effect. And we'll talk about that in another video as well, and you get to see the background all nice and blurry and stuff. So that's where we use these medium close-ups for interviews and different things like that, where we get to see concentration and we get to have conversation and converse with our actress during that time. Next, we're moving into our close-up shot. This is where we get a lot of our feeling and emotion into the character. We're about shoulder length up, and this is close, and we're really using this for a dramatic effect where we can get feeling, emotion. We can see their facial expressions, surprise, anger, fear, you can see all that with the close-up. So you're going to be using this shot during those type of situations. Next, we have the extreme close-up, and the extreme close-up, as you can see, is right in your face, is right there. It's like, yeah, this is what we're doing. I want you to know all that's going on, whether it's in the face, whether it's an object, whether it's something crawling across the floor. We're in tight with the extreme close-up. Now this, as you can see, is a very jerking camera shot, but when it cuts to it, it's going to be a dramatic thing, but you don't want to overuse this because it's going to be really in your face. So strategically use this shot to convey what you're trying to convey to the audience, and pick it wisely. Next, we're going to go into our cut in, and cut ins are when we're going from our actor to what the actor is looking at, and we're going into what they're looking at. So as you see, we're cutting into our actress phone. I keep saying actor because I shot these on different days and I'm forgetting what I was doing, but we have an actress, as you have seen throughout the video, looking into her phone, and we're going to cut from her into what she's looking at in her cell phone. After we have our cut-ins, we have our cutaways, and as you can kind of ascertain between cut in and cut away, the cutaway will be when our actress is looking at something away from where she is. So we caught a car driving down the street and she cuts away to looking at the vehicle. And finally, we have our point of view shot, and from the point of view, you are getting to see what the actor is seeing from, actress is seeing from her point of view. Don't mind me, I'm gonna get it together eventually. So you get to see what the actress is seeing from her point of view, where she moves the camera, that's her moving, and you get to see it from her standpoint. So that's part one of this composing scene series that we're doing now. I'm excited that you guys decided to come in. If this information was helpful, because I know it was helpful, so it's really redundant for me to have said if. But since this information was helpful to you guys, I would like you to like the video because it makes sense. Subscribe to the channel so you can be getting the information right away as soon as I'm uploading it. And you can see, as I've been going through this video, my social media information has been up. So go ahead and check me out on those things so you can follow my daily life and what I have going on. Jackson Inc. is exciting and it's a daily thing, so you want to be up to date and in the know. Once again, I'm Shannon Jackson DP here with some how to pick what type of camera shots that you want. So when you're storyboarding, you're writing your script, you're sitting around with your team and you guys are trying to figure out, okay, I want to go from extreme wide to full shot, and you know what those things are. So until next week, where we'll be continuing this, I am out. Continue to plan better and shoot better.